Hey everybody, what's up? This is Nine and we're back again with yet another video, and today I am unboxing, well, it's not really in a box per se, but today I will be taking a look at, let me go ahead and get this out, the Star Wars movie Solo. I guess technically it's called Solo, a Star Wars story, but I'm not doing all that. This is brand new condition. Straight from eBay. It's basically where I buy all of my discs from now. Now, unfortunately, there's no slipcover with this, but I actually haven't seen this movie yet, but I hear it's not that great, so I'm not too worried about not having a slipcover for this. I don't necessarily have a strong affinity for Star Wars, but the more Star Wars media I've consumed, I certainly have enjoyed it more. I recently decided to go and buy all of the Star Wars films, own them all in 4K, and then eventually I'll try and see if I can find all of the Clone Wars and Bad Batch and all that stuff on Blu-ray. I know that will be not nearly as easy and cost me more money, so I'm gonna take my time with that. But the only movie that I really wanted to get in steelbook form, because I think it's probably my favorite Star Wars movie, is actually Rogue One, but there's no 4K steelbook, so decided not to do that. But anyways, getting kind of off track here. This is the art for Solo. Now, this art isn't necessarily bad, but I think it's old and tired because basically every Star Wars movie has been re-released with this style artwork. And so I don't necessarily like how the artwork for all these movies is basically the same. Now, in my collection, I think this and maybe one other Star Wars movie is going to have this art. I think actually the sequel trilogy. The sequel trilogy and the Solo Star Wars movie stories are going to have this art in my collection, so it does certainly keep things fresh. So I'm glad that I did that. So I think that lessens my appreciation for this art, which perhaps it should otherwise be higher. But in any case, not awful, but I'm not the biggest fan of it. So this is the Ultimate Collector's Edition, which is interesting because I don't know if there's another edition of this. Here on the side. Let me see if I can get it to focus. Kind of like my brain sometimes. Here, we see that it's in 4K, of course. It also says Solo. Got some other stuff down here at the bottom as well. Here on the back, we do have some I guess, nice pictures of the main cast and crew over here. As well as, I guess this is a synopsis of the plot of the film. And some details on how to get the digital copy of this movie activated. I guess in I use iTunes for that. More details down here about activating your purchase with iTunes and other things. Stuff like the MPAA rating, copyright stuff, more cast and crew details, technical things. More of that is lurking down below. So opening this up, we do get a little insert, but unfortunately, it's just an insert that has the code in it, so nothing too special or crazy in that insert. It is cool to see confirmation that Disney, Marvel, all these companies do have deals with movies anywhere, because I generally don't really see a lot of people talking about who has deals with movies anywhere and who doesn't. So it is nice to have that clarification at least. Yeah, and then on the back we have what I guess looks like some ads for some other movies. So that is kind of cool because I do like the sort of time capsule nature of having inserts in the disc. So it is cool that it does come with this. I do rather like that. This is actually, I guess I didn't know this. This is, or at least didn't notice this when I purchased it, but this is multi-format. So, hold on, let me spin this over. So here we have the Blu-ray disc. This is what the Blu-ray disc looks like. And here we have the 4K disc. This is what the 4K disc looks like. So two different discs, two different designs. I do like the designs on both. They both are pretty cool. So certainly nice. So yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily care about having a Blu-ray, but having a Blu-ray is nice if, for whatever reason, the 4K disc is scratched or whatever. So I do appreciate the fact that a standard release for this does have both formats. But that's pretty much all I got for this. Not a whole lot to say. There's nothing really special about the inside. I think the art is adequate. If you're a fan of it, you'll be happy to have this in physical form. But in general, it's just nice to own. I'm looking forward to seeing this movie for the first time at some point. Not sure if I'll like it or not, but there's only one way to find out, and that's by watching it. So Anyways, that's pretty much all I got. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in another video if you want to see another one of my videos.